First of all, Tyler, thank you for doing this. How is dad life? Just to catch up real quick. How is
It's
it?
the best. It's the best thing
Yeah.
ever. It's like you just all of a sudden realize, oh, okay, this is what I was meant to be doing. It's the best. It's the best thing ever. And then she just
She's
kind of looks like me.
adorable.
Thank you. Oh, now she's rolling around, of course. We'll see. She probably hears me. But yeah, it's
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
I'm solo baby daddying right now while my fiance's at work. So we're banging this out at nap time. Let's see how it goes.
Okay. I love it. Yeah, I guess my first question is, they call you up. They're like, hey, come host a comp. Did you understand until you got there on set what the twist was, what you were doing, or how much
No,
information did they give you?
no, nothing. They called me last Monday and I was there by Thursday. So it
Wow.
was that quick. Like I had no idea I was going to be a part of anything this season. So it was that quick. And they kind of gave me a little breakdown. They're like, it's going to be like the biggest twist of the summer. I'm like, okay, cool. And then once I got there and I was like on set and in the green room and everything, they started giving me like, the host reads and stuff. And I'm like, this is insane. This is absolutely insanity. There was like 10 pages of things that they were throwing at them all in one night. And I was like, oh my God. I felt so bad for them. I had no clue what I was walking into. I thought I'm just hosting a fun little comp and I'm out here traumatizing everybody.
It was so funny. I was there. They did not tell me you were there
Yeah,
either. Like they're very secretive.
I
Um,
know.
and I'm in the green room and I'm like watching Derek and Taylor and I'm like, is that Tyler? Because I could see you from behind. And I'm like, they're like, oh yeah, Tyler's hosting. And I'm like, oh wait, that it kind of fits. Like I love that vibe. And then you're tasering them and you nailed all those lines. I was like, damn, Tyler came up, you had everything down.
That was last second too. I didn't know we were doing that. They added that. They're like, hey, we're gonna go over there now. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna tase them. Here's your lines. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just tase Lance Bass. That's what
Yeah.
I expected to do.
Yeah, no, it was fun though. Fun at that point.
Yeah, it was
So
a fun
yeah,
night.
when
That's
you
what
found out, yeah, when you found out someone was going home, were like, what was your thoughts? Were you like, I don't really like this. This is a lot. Or you like, let's see. I don't know. Did you realize how severe, I guess, or serious it was?
I didn't realize how severe it was. Really, I when they told me that I was gonna be the one like there when somebody got eliminated, my heart kind of sank a little bit and I was like, okay, what does that exactly mean? I thought maybe like everybody would be in the back. I thought maybe it'd be like a big group competition and one person would like lose and go down. I really didn't realize it was just going to be like me and I was like Julie Chenning saying that you just got eliminated to Rachel. Oh my, it was literally, I couldn't have even predicted that it was going to go like that. So yeah, no, I had no clue it was going to be so intense. And then once Rachel came out and the moment happened, it was huge. It felt like one of the biggest, like, I don't even know, one of the biggest moments in Big Brother history. It's definitely probably like top 3 most memorable moments that I've ever been a part of. And I was just a bystander.
People are going to be talking about this for years, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. And I think
Uh,
they're going to be thinking about this whenever the twist ideas come up too in the production room.
you would think. I mean, was there a vibe on set that, oh shit, this is like bad? Rachel's going home. This is like a big moment.
I mean, afterwards, yeah, it was like, dang. Like everyone was telling me, like, you handled it really well. Like you were kind of thrown out
You
there to
did.
the wolves. Like Derek and Taylor were watching in the back, like you said, and Derek called me. It was like, dude, I don't think anybody predicted how crazy that was gonna be. But I had like an earpiece in the whole time, so they're like feeding me lines to say. Not a peep, not a peep once she gets eliminated. By the way, I'm like, what do I do? I have no clue what to do, and so I just like she just started breaking down and was just kind of talking about her family and talking about why she came
Uh,
back and how much it meant to her. And we were actually really back there for probably like 15, 20 minutes before the rest of the cast came out. And we were just talking, like she was just kind of breaking it all down and kind of really, she was really, really distraught. And in that moment, I was like, I know I'm a host right now. I got to be professional and not like, say anything to her. But I was just reminding her that she's like a legend in this game. Like it takes a lot of guts for her to even come back. And so I just wanted to be there for her, because I could tell just how much it meant to her. It was really tough.
Yeah, everyone was praising you because you could see your face. You were like, whoa. And then you were comforting her. It is kind of one of those things like, yeah, then what happens? Like, you just kind of have to sit there and
Yeah.
it,
It was so quiet back there too. Like they edited together and there's all the music and stuff, but it's so like quiet and just surreal to just be living in that moment. And I know what it's like to just, I've been evicted before. I know it's just so emotional and crazy and everything. And I've like lost the game before. And it's usually this big eruption of things. But that was so different. It was just such a like an intimate moment with just like Rachel, and just like she was just in her feelings and everything just kind of hit her all at once. And I was happy I was there to be able to like comfort her and everything, but there's only so much I could say. It was really
to be
tough.
yeah, to be honest, I'm glad you were there because like you don't know who they would have brought in. It wouldn't have been the same like reaction maybe.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I guess I think the thing that sucked to see was I feel like she feels like she let people down. Did you get
Yeah.
that sense that she was like more like in her head about herself and how
She
people,
was saying that. Yeah, that's the biggest thing that kind of like really made me just kind of snap out of my like hosting thing. I'm like, no, like you made so many people proud. Like Brendan and your kids are so proud of you. Like your whole family's proud of you for coming back. But she was really down on herself for sure when she came
Mhm.
out there, and when she lost, unfortunately. So, and I hate to see that, especially coming from someone who was trying so hard. She played her ass off this season. Like, so love her. If you love Rachel or if you hate Rachel, like you got to give her respect. She's a winner, and she came back as the only returnee, which is insanely intimidating, and it's an uphill battle. And the fact that she even made it that far is like just is a testament to how good of a big brother player she really is.
Yeah, yeah. No, and I'm sure Brendan appreciates that too because I know, I just talked to him. I know he was like,
Mm.
worried about her. But yeah, do you think this is gonna deter people for coming back on the show knowing you can just kind of get twisted out of the game?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people who have been asked back who've been too scared to go in the first place. And yeah, I
Right.
can imagine being asked to be the only returnee. I mean, we saw how it went for Paul when Paul was the
Hmm.
only one back. I mean, he made it through the whole game and then, didn't get the win. And then now Rachel goes out on a crazy twist like this. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know how many times they're going to do just one returnee again in the future.
Yeah. So, okay. So when you're back there and they're doing the comp, are you thinking like, oh, this is the optimal strategy? Like, what were you thinking in terms of the comp and how you would have handled it?
I was thinking, I was a little confused by the whole breakdown because I actually didn't see reindeer games. So, like, I didn't
Oh,
really understand it at first. So, but I had a lot of times in between rounds. I was literally just sitting in the backyard by myself, which was
a lot of
weird.
waiting.
A lot of waiting. And I'm just sitting there, like, thinking about how it would actually work. And when they told me Vince was coming out first, I was like, okay, I don't think Ava understands the name of the game here,
That
because
was a
I
weird
was
pick.
thinking like Ava would want to target Vince first, or she'd be at sort of the top of her list. And I can kind of see her reasoning. Like she didn't know, like they didn't know how easy it was to do in 6 minutes, but still I was like, ooh, I don't know if Ava really understands this whole thing. So then when Vince came out, and yeah, I don't want to give it too much away about, how they finished with times. I think they're saving that for the next HOH episode. But yeah, it was just weird the way it started, and the way everyone had a different like approach to the game too, and they finished in like weird times and did weird things during it that they didn't
Yeah.
show in last night's episode, which I think they're saving. But yeah, it was a tricky one. It was a tricky one for sure. I could see how like the 10 minutes thing could cause so much chaos, you know?
Yeah, yeah, there was a lot of scrambling. I mean,
So
I've
much.
kind of already shared this. Like, I had heard that, like, and I think Vinny is talking about in the feeds how like he let some time run out. Then we have
Yeah,
Morgan
yeah.
claiming she forgot to hit the button and she would have beat Lauren. It's just like, what actually happened?
It was a mess. That yeah. Morgan, I was like deer in the head. I was I think they're gonna show it, but I was like, Morgan, what are you doing? Like Vince let some time go out. Morgan didn't mean to let time go out. I don't know. You'll see. I'm sure it was a mess all around. But Lauren really locked in. Lauren did
Mm.
really well. I remember I thought Vince was going very slow. Vince, I thought he was taking it very slow.
He didn't want to win. He like wanted to complete it, but I don't think he wanted to win the
Yeah, yeah,
HOH.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. But yeah, I really thought like when I was thinking after seeing like the first couple people go, I was like, okay, the 1 minute and 30-second mark is going to be the one that takes somebody out. So when Rachel got it at 3:30, it was like
Yeah.
a huge shock. Like I thought we were going to be rolling through the night even more. So yeah, that kind of hit
Wa-
everybody.
was she panicking? Like, could you tell, like, at what point were you like, oh shit, she's in trouble?
Honestly, when she walked out into the backyard, she was the first one to come out looking visibly like upset and like ruffled. And now after seeing what everything was going on behind the scenes, like how people weren't really listening to her and the whole Ava thing, she came out like she had already lost, to be honest with
Oh,
you. It was
okay.
so hard to see. I couldn't say anything, but I looked at her like I literally like puff up, like let's go, like
Yeah,
you can do this. And the way I like said the time to her, I'm like, you have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to do this. I'm like, I wanted her to know that she can do it, but I couldn't say anything. But the way
right.
she came out, it was like defeated from the jump, so I could tell she was rattled, and I was just hoping that she would get past it. And just didn't happen. And I don't know if you could see like how she finished, but she didn't even make it past like the first or second like maze trap. She kept going the same direction
Way.
to try to get the ball to fall. She did it probably 8 to 10 times. And it was so hard to
Wow.
watch. And like her eye line was right at me too. And I'm just like, it was just I could see her face the whole time, and it was the more time was ticking off, I could just feel like it was so hard to watch. It was like every Big Brother fan's like dream and nightmare all at the same time, just sitting right there watching it go down. I felt so
Right.
helpless.
So they don't tell you, like, are you allowed to encourage them, or they kind of just like tell you to maintain your neutral? I don't know.
Yeah, no, you can't say anything, especially now that they're in jury. Like
Yeah.
it's really like strictly forbidden. Like I can't go out. Like especially, I wouldn't be wanting to say anything to anybody while they're trying to focus on the competition too. And I can't be
Yeah.
like biased. I didn't want to like corrupt the whole thing or anything like that. But man, so badly, I just wanted to be like, go the other way. If she would have just went the other way, she would have nailed it and figured it out. But yeah, it was really tough. It was really tough. But after she
Yeah.
got eliminated, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't know if I'm even allowed to do this, but I need to give her a hug and tell her she's a legend because that was hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as a returning player, like, if you were there, you'd never been nominated, you never had a vote cast against you, you're playing a pretty impressive social game when in the past you didn't have the best social game. Like, I just
Yeah,
felt like she was doing everything right. Like, I
yeah,
guess, is this the shittiest way to go out, do you think?
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
without a doubt. It's really tough. It's really tough. I can't even really imagine. I don't think she really like understood it. I think she accepted like the way that she went out in the moment because it really
Yeah.
was just her against the comp, and she failed the comp. But like now that she's like sitting around thinking about it and realizing like, dang, I didn't get nominated, I didn't get voted out, I didn't have a chance at like a veto or a blockbuster or anything like that. I'm sure like she's gonna go through a lot of levels of disappointment there, which is unfortunate for someone who played so hard.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of people are saying, like, Big Brother, this isn't Big Brother, Big Brother's, why is it so comp heavy now? Like, this isn't the challenge. Like, what do you think about that?
I mean, to be honest with you, like it sucks the way she went out, but it is Big Brother. Like you gotta expect the unexpected. Like it's so cliche to say, but I mean the rules are in their hands and they can switch things up at any point. And you gotta be like water. You gotta be fluid. You gotta be able to work your way through any adversity. And so yeah, in one way I understand it, but in another way, I'm like, as a player, if I went out that way, or you know what I mean, like, or if I
Yep.
was Brendan, if I was Rachel, I would be livid. So I understand both sides. I'm like, I understand it's a game, you have no clue what to expect ever, but also it's like, damn, this really was not like true Big Brother fashion. It was just a twist, which you hate to
Mhm.
see like good players go out on twists.
Yep, yep. I find it funny that even inside, I don't know if you watch the feeds, probably not, but like the house guests
Mhm.
are complaining even too. Like even Vince
I
is like,
bet. Yeah.
how we can go out on a twist like this, like just the mastermind. Like they're all, even Keanu's like,
Yeah.
Rachel, I should have listened to you. It's just interesting that they're
It
all
is. It's
saying
so
that.
wild. It's the thing though. I'm like, every time I think or I get mad about like twists and stuff, I'm like, that's the name of the damn game. Like, there's always a twist, and sometimes it's like it corrupts the game more than like others, And this just happened to
Yeah.
be one that's like
This
tough to swallow.
this is like coup d'etat level, probably
Yeah,
like
yeah.
craziness.
They'll remember this one for a long time, for sure.
Tyler, who am I supposed to be rooting for now?
Um, I like Keanu. I think he's playing. I think he's playing hard. Uh, I like Will. I don't think I can say the same, but he's doing his thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's just hanging out. I don't know if anyone really knows he's there. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Rachel was it was the Rachel show. It was the
Yeah,
Rachel show.
yeah. Casey came back early in the season. That was fun.
Yeah, she did. I kept seeing tweets like, "Wow, Big Brother 20 just still haunting Big Brother." She comes back, saves Keanu. I show up, Rachel's gone. I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
you're right. I
sorry.
didn't think about that. I have to ask you because I feel like you just seem like in such a good place, and I feel like after Big Brother, especially 22, and you told me this, like you were not in the best place. It just
Mhm.
seems like you are so happy right now, and I'm curious, like, has your Big Brother trauma healed like a little bit?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's healed 100%. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I feel like, not to say that being like young and is whatever an excuse for anything, but like people forget I
I
was
mean,
23 years old my first time on Big Brother. So like I was still a kid essentially. And I had to go through like a lot of life experiences. So things were hitting me harder. And like that period between like Big Brother 20 and like now, I went through like so many ups and downs, and I was just in such a bad place on season 22, and just Big Brother was just my whole life changed, and I like loved it, but I hated it at the same time, and there was so much I had to learn and go through. But yeah, I'm just so grateful and just so appreciative to ever like have been a part of the show and just like left my mark on it, that like, Big Brother is not ever going to be like, I don't want to ever look back on the show and have any like bad memories, because
yeah, of
to be honest,
course.
like everything is such a blessing to be part of, like my favorite show. And I still can't believe it. I was literally in the backyard while they were doing those competitions. Like, I'm like, if you would have told like 18-year-old me that this was happening, if you would have told 18-year-old me that I'd be telling Rachel Reilly she's just eliminated and I'm sitting there as the host in the backyard, it was surreal, for many reasons. Surreal. So yeah,
I mean,
life is good these days, and I'm just appreciative of Big Brother for keeping me involved.
yeah, someone did tweet at me and they wanted just to know, like, do you think you returned for your second season too soon after your first? And would you ever consider playing again?
I would say, yeah, I probably did return too soon after my first, but like when they call you and say they're doing All Stars, they want you on. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
like I had to go. But no, I don't think I would do it again. No, like I have a baby now, and the way like the way life
Totally
goes,
different.
totally different. If they would have said like maybe last year,
Mm,
like maybe 2024, 2023, something like that, if they would have had All Stars then, I think I would have been back to like prime myself. And I think it would have been a whole lot different than it was in 2020. But that's how life goes. I learned my lessons from both seasons, and I'm appreciative of both. Let some new All
yeah.
Stars pave the way. There's so many All Stars since then, like they could form a whole new season.
Okay. I know you've been popping up. I saw you on Outer Banks. You're doing some acting. Like,
Mhm.
is that something you do like once in a while, or is that something you're actively pursuing?
Yeah, I've just been actively pursuing it for a few years now. I have an agency. I've
It's
like get
awesome.
auditions that come in a lot. It's a hard industry to break into, but it's just something I just love doing. I've just loved doing it since I was like in high school. So I'm like, I might as well give it a shot. And like my first
Yeah.
role that I booked was a lifeguard in Carolina. Weird. Like you would have never thought I would nail that one. Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know. Is it nerve-wracking when you're on set and you have to have lines? Like I don't know. I can't imagine that. So
It is pretty nerve wracking because I'm like, I'm so used to just being myself on these shows and like to have to remember what to say and just do something else. So I kind of mix both. I'm like, if the director lets me or whatever, I'm like, can I just kind of go my own way and have the vision and just say my own things? But yeah, not everybody's like that. But it is
yeah.
definitely a whole different game.
So is reality TV like? Are you kind of done with it, or you're like, if the right project comes up, I would consider another
Yeah,
show.
for sure. If the right project came up, definitely like something that's doesn't take a month, you know,
Right,
because
right.
I got a raise
The
today.
Traitors, Tyler. Is that what we're saying?
Hey, I said no for season one because I thought it was somebody trying to kidnap me, but
That's
yeah,
fair.
who
That's
knows?
fair.
We'll see. I heard they're doing like a all non-reality TV people for the next
They
season.
are.
That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be good.
Well, they're doing one of each every year. So,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Oh, they got the one that's coming out with like Ian and Tiffany that were on it. That's exciting. I'm pumped about
that'll be
that one.
fun.
I love
That'll
the
be fun.
trailers. It's such a good show.
Yeah. Well, Tyler, I appreciate you hopping on. I know you got to get back to dad duty. Was there anything else that you saw or you experienced there that we didn't talk about or no one saw that you wanted
Uh,
to
I
mention?
don't I don't think so. I think you're gonna see a little bit more on the next HOH episode, like what really went down, because they kind of cut it, like to showing
Yep.
people finish, and everyone had a different approach, I'll say, to their finish for one way or another. And I was rolling my eyes at a few of them. But yeah, I think we pretty much covered it. The most that I wanted to say this, the most like Rachel really like some people were I saw some people literally tweeting that she was acting. Like like she was acting and she got eliminated on purpose. And to those people, I'm just like the raw emotion that came out of Rachel when she came out was like it was just such a I don't know. It made me. I actually I never really talked to Rachel too much. I only met her a couple times, like in passing and at events and stuff. But like, it really made me like understand her even more. How much she loves Big Brother, and even through all of that, while she was getting eliminated, and we were talking, she was like, "I love Big Brother. Like, I love this place. Like,
Oh,
truly." So, yeah, she literally gave it 120% of her effort, and she's not if she wasn't a legend before in some people's eyes, she needs to be solidified as a legend now. So I hope people give her flowers, and the internet already is because I think the whole internet is protesting right now. So rightfully
yeah.
so. I hope she comes out and loves every minute of that.
Same, same. But yeah, thank you, Tyler. Appreciate you, and
No problem.
obviously come back anytime.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Too bad I didn't
All
see
right.
you at the house the other day.
I know. I
That's
saw
so
everyone else.
weird.
I saw Chelsea. I saw Derek and Taylor. Like I was
I
like,
wanted to be in the audience. I wanted to be out there. They wouldn't let
oh,
me.
I was in the audience. Well, you would have been a distraction.
Probably, maybe. With my suit.
There's fans in there. There, yeah. Uh, all right. Well, have a good day.